Scorpio, it's your tarot reading for April. It looks wonderful. It looks absolutely wonderful. The two best cards in the entire deck are here. First of all, dominating the entire reading is the Sun card. Multiple blessings, happiness, you're radiating with it all. And secondly, the card that leads to the outcome is the Star card. Card of rebirth, a card of hope. So after so much turmoil, including last month, we've got something really positive for you here, Scorpio. In the past, King of Wands, I think this is an energy of you understanding things, being in your power. Knowledge comes from experience. But I wonder how much that counts in this changed world. Because now you're going off in search of something different. With a wide-eyed innocence. It's the energy of the Fool, which is almost the opposite of the King of Swords. In the future we have the Magician card. I'd normally associate that with manifesting. I wonder, as for the result of this rebirth, you've actually grasped what creation and co-creation is all about. It's entirely possible, you know. And the card that leads to the outcome, which I've already mentioned, the Star card, a card of rebirth, a card of hope. How incredible. How incredible. What would change the outcome is you being stuck on taking a decision, an important decision, that you can't see which is the best way to go. I'm not sure what that's about at this moment, but the outcome from the rebirth is celebration. And you should celebrate. You should celebrate. Because this is a tremendous spread for you, Scorpio. Let's look at it in more details. And yeah, I mean, there's many things that make this an incredible spread, but this Sun card, this Sun energy, in the centre here, dominating the entire reading, has to be, you know, I mean, it's the crown and glory. This is multiple blessings. This is real happiness. This is you being so full of the joys of life that when you walk in a room, people can see it coming from you, and this will be attracting everything you want, everything. So it's a tremendous card to have here. And that's why I'm so happy about this and so positive about this reading. I really am. And in the past, we have the energy of the King of Swords. Very wise king. Sort of person that people come to for advice. This wisdom comes not only from learning, but from experience. You always seem to have the right thing to say. You're firm, you're fair, you know, you've got a grasp of so many things. But you know, I think this was the old paradigm. This is the past. You could understand the world in the past, but I think you now know that it's changed and that you need to jump onto the new paradigm. And you're wise enough to do that. And you're also wise enough to know that you don't fully understand it yet. Why I say that? Now you're beginning a new journey. Have you realised that a paradigm's come to an end and a new one started, and you must go off afresh on this new journey? putting behind what you thought you knew, starting afresh with a wide-eyed innocence. And undoubtedly you'll make mistakes. But you know you got your wisdom in the first place from having made mistakes. You'll make mistakes, but probably you'll have luck on your side as well. So you're doing absolutely the right thing, Scorpio. I'm certain of it. I'm absolutely certain. And the card that leads to the outcome. The outcomes. Sorry, this isn't the card that leads to the outcome. This is the future. The energy of the future is a magician card. Now, I normally associate it with manifesting, and I did introduce it saying that you'd learned how to co-create. And that's certainly an interpretation, but thinking it through, I think it's more likely to be inspired action. That, you had that knowledge, resourcefulness, information in the last paradigm, and you've accepted the new paradigm, you've adjusted to it, and now you know just what to do and how to do it. And I think that's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And you might be saying to yourself, how do you know that I've changed? How do you know Scorpio's changed? Well, the energy that leads to the outcome is the card of rebirth. So yes, you have adapted to the new paradigm. You've grasped how you must change and how you must respond. And as a result, you're full of hope. You know the old paradigm was one of individualism, of greed, of lies, of manipulation, of corruption, of cheating. And this new paradigm is one of love, one of community, one of caring for others. And you've completely grasped it and you've adapted to it. And it's wonderful. It is wonderful. Will you be tested? Will you be tried? You're bound to be. You've set off on a new journey with a wide-eyed innocence. How will you be tested? How will you be tried? Well, I honestly don't know, but you're going to have to take some important decisions. I'm certain you're clever enough to take the right ones. But maybe there's something just dragging you back to the old paradigm. I can't remember which zodiac sign it was, but one of the other zodiac signs. I thought they were almost being bribed to cling on to the old paradigm. Bribed with narcissistic trinkets and narcissistic pastimes. Maybe that's you, but you've got this difficult decision to make, but I'm absolutely certain that you know what is the right way to go. And you will make the right decision. I don't know why I bothered to tell you this. Because you've grasped it all, I think, Scorpio. I really do. But do make certain that you celebrate, that you thank God, Allah, the universe, whoever you think that you should, your ancestors, whoever you feel that you should be thanking, because you've made this wonderful transition. You've moved on to the new paradigm, seemingly effortlessly, and it is because you've got this wonderful intellect that isn't dominated solely by your left brain. You allow your heart to come into your decisions, and quite rightfully you're being blessed. And yeah, you must celebrate, but you know that. And also, I'm not even going to get any clarification because this reading is just so obvious. Scorpio, what a wonderful spread you've got for April. You're a very clever person. Very clever. Comes not only from learning but also from experience. Comes not only from the head but also the heart. And you're wise enough to know that the world has changed to a new paradigm and you must shift with it. You're also wise enough to know that you don't know what really you need to do in this new paradigm. So you simply embrace change with a wide-eyed innocence. But in doing so, you're doing just the right thing, and in doing so, you're reborn. You embrace the new paradigm. You embrace the things you have to do. And, you're being blessed. You really are. And you're full of hope. You're absolutely full of hope. And you're a ray of sunshine to all you meet. And you have to thank whoever or whatever you think is responsible for all this. Allah, God, the universe, your ancestors, nature, whatever you think is responsible. Give your thanks and celebrate with your loved ones, with your friends. And you're going to come out of this whole experience so wise that what you do seems completely inspired. I think you got total grasp of the last paradigm, but that was a very cerebral paradigm. Paradigm that came really from the Enlightenment of very logical decisions. Things have changed, and yeah, you are inspired. Absolutely inspired. Now, are you going to be tested in your new resolve? Could be. You might even see it as a bribe, but you've got an important decision to make. Do you accept the new paradigm? Or do you stay with the old one? And let's face it, you were respected for your wisdom in the old one. And maybe you're being offered something, like a bribe. Some sort of a narcissistic honour, some narcissistic trinket, or narcissistic activity. But you don't need me to tell you what you need to do. You're going to do the right thing, Scorpio. Brilliant.